Why don't you first tell me what your name is and where you went to school?
My name is Aakash and I went to modern school Bharat, New Delhi.
Alright, so where are you going to college, Aakash?
I'm going to University of California, Berkeley.
Very, very nice. What are you planning to study?
I plan to do business administration and computer science.
Okay, so the combination of both for a particular reason, or?
Yeah, I mean, I eventually want to get into, I am interested in technology, but I don't want a coding job.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to get into product management and all of that, which is something which these two fields combine very well. And plus, Berkeley is like the best for both of them. So I don't think I want to miss that opportunity of, even like missing out anyone.
Agree. So lots of things to look forward to at Berkeley.
Yeah,
I'm sure things are exciting right now.
Very.
What's the biggest thing you're looking forward to?
I'm actually very curious to know, how do you adjust in such a big environment? Because in school you have like 300 people in your batch and you don't even know all 300 of them. Suddenly going to a college with around 10,000 freshmen and 27,000 people, I'm pretty sure it's going to be very large and something like 1,200 acres. Where I don't know how it feels, how the whole setting with people from all over the world with such different backgrounds. I'm actually looking towards the diversity and how will I actually adjust in an environment and at the same time keep along with my studies, my activities, and have fun and everything. So it'll be the whole experience as such for that US college is going to be fun.
And have you started talking to people already and figuring things out?
A lot. Like I have a senior from my school who's already studying at Berkeley. I have a faraway relative who's studying at Berkeley. I just spoke to certain people who are at Berkeley right now. I've been speaking to advisors, professors, students who are going with me. So I've been speaking to a lot of people and there are a lot of people to speak to, yeah.
Yeah. So when you started this process, right? Class 12 was when it gets really, really crazy. What were you worried about? What were you concerned about?
So when I started it, I sort of I thought I'll just take the standardized tests and I'll see how they work out and everything. So I got a decent score in my first SAT attempt, but then I took a second attempt and I didn't really do well. I didn't know because there's no fixed system of how this application system works of where you get in. So it was always an issue, what if I spend time on all this? I do not, there are different ways how you handle things if you want to get into an Indian college or you want to go abroad.
Yeah.
So I was always worried that if I do not make it to the colleges I want to, what if I don't have anything to do in life? And it was like this pact with my parents that I'll only go if I get into one of the top few colleges, and they'll not send me to any college in the US. So that was something, a risk which was involved, that have that confidence in myself that I'll make it to a good college and which is good enough that my parents will send me and I'll have a good life ahead of me and I won't mess up everything and take a gap year or anything.
Because it's expensive.
It's expensive, right? My parents, I don't want my parents spend money on a substandard quality of education. If they're spending so much money, I should as well make the best out of it.
Okay.
So yeah, that was the whole thing was before starting the process was what if I do not make it to a good college.
Yeah. But things worked out well.
It worked out very well, thanks to ma'am.
So you worked with CollegeCore. Tell me about some of that. Were there moments that you loved? Were there moments that you sort of had a light bulb go off in your head? Or
I'll tell you something very frankly. I fixed the meeting with ma'am, and before that meeting, 10 days before that, I had decided that I will not be applying abroad.
Oh.
I was very sure that my parents were like, no, you should still consider and everything. So I was like, it's no point. I won't be able to make it to a great college. I don't want to risk everything. There's so much money involved. I'd rather just study and maybe I'll go for postgrad or maybe transfer after doing it. But I decided I won't apply for it right now.
Okay.
Because I was very disheartened with the result of a test and everything, how it was, the environment around me was so competitive. Everyone was working towards the application. But then I met ma'am. And ma'am looked at my CV, my score, and she said, no, there's no reason for you to not apply. She actually instilled the hope in me that, okay, you can still work on the process and make it to a good place. She immediately in that meeting itself gave me an alternate option for my testing. I took the ACT, and then, I scored pretty well. I scored 35 on 36.
Wow.
So, it eventually worked everything out how everything was scattered before I actually started working, but then the whole timeline, the whole process, the whole systemized thing, it worked out very well for me for that matter, because I myself could not manage it and I had people at CollegeCore to manage it for me and help me to get through the process. Then when my essay started, again, I read the prompts and I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do, because you're never taught to write on what you feel in school. You're just supposed to write whatever the conventional thing is. You don't really ask ask yourself how you feel about things. So I had no idea how to go about that. U Chicago was the first prompts we get, and they were very scary. Then you get the Common App prompts, and everything depends on this essay, and you don't know how to even go about it. So the workshop which I had, I think I opened up a lot to ma'am for that matter, discussing all my life stories and everything. And also it helped me discover a lot about myself.
Yeah.
So, that workshop particular, I still remember that, how I went about it and how with nothing in my mind, I got so much in my mind that I had to choose, okay, I'll write on this story and how this will go about. And then you always had those reminders of your essays being due, then how you get your edits. And then sometimes it's really disappointing when you say you have to rewrite a whole essay and you're like, oh shit. But yeah, it was very interesting, and that's how the whole thing worked out, because I think the whole CollegeCore team helped me manage my application pretty well. Because till October, I finished one of my testings in January because I forgot to take one. I messed it like that. So if it wasn't for CollegeCore, I wouldn't have known, what activity do I need to do now, what testing do I need to take now, what essays do I need to work on. The whole prioritizing thing and that motivation that, you'll get into a good college, you have a lot of hope, just work on your things well. That's something which has helped me a lot.
Awesome. Aakash, good luck.
Thank you so much.
Berkeley's going to be great. And you're going to have a blast.
I'm sure I do. Thank you so much.
When are you leaving?
Mid-August, yeah.
Alright, well, looking forward to next year when you'll be back.
Yeah,
and we'll love to catch up.
Thank you.
Alright, thanks Aakash.